Hi guys. All right, so I posted something today on my Facebook page, and I wanted to actually do a whole Facebook Live around this topic because it's the topic of manic manifesting. So I want to read you what I posted and then give you a little lesson from The Universe Has Your Back on how we can really avoid the manic manifesting that I see way too often with my audience members and my readers and people writing into me telling me about how they've been obsessing over the outcome of some kind of desire that they have. And I want to teach you how to release those outcomes today. So I'm going to give you a lesson from The Universe Has Your Back. And it's something I posted today. Hello, everybody. Thanks for joining my Facebook Live. Thank you. So it's something I posted today. I also want to, before I start, tell you some very exciting news, which is that tonight, in 20 minutes, I'm off to the Books for Better Life Awards, and The Universe Has Your Back is nominated for the Best Spiritual Book. So I am so, so proud. Let's all say a little prayer that The Universe Has Your Back is the winner, if it's meant to be. It's already a winner. I already feel it's a winner. But regardless, we'll see what happens. So yeah, nominated tonight for the Books for Better Life Awards. How exciting is that? So right now, here is what I posted today, and then I wanted to give you this lesson about how we can not be in that place of manic manifesting, and I'll explain what that means. But what I wrote here is, we can all get entangled into an ego manifesting routine. This is a passage from The Universe Has Your Back. It's to be expected. Be mindful of it and gently guide yourself back to truth whenever you get caught in the obsession over the how and when things will manifest. Instead of obsessing about the outcome, focus on how you want to feel. Focus on how you want to feel. The way to get your needy and controlling vibe out of the way is to stop praying for what you think you need and instead pray for the highest good for all. Whenever you pray for the highest good, you get your agenda out of the way. You surrender to the universe's plan and release your own. So you release your plan, surrender into the universe's plan. And so this is if you want to reread that passage, it's posted on my Facebook page now, so you can copy it. You can download the quote that I put here. The universe doesn't respond to manipulation. The universe responds to love. So what you have to think about our practice of manifesting and co-creating our lives with the universe as a collaboration, not a demand, not a list of a checklist of what you want and what you think you need, but actually a collaborative effort. And not even, let's take away the word effort. Let's talk about a collaborative energy. And so when we align with an energy of joy, and an energy of inspiration, and an energy of excitement and enthusiasm, that is manifesting. And so when you are in that space of joy and energy and excitement and enthusiasm, it doesn't matter if that thing that you desire, that manifestation, is with you in this moment. What matters is that you're in the joy already. And so aligning with that presence of joy in this now, in the moment, gives you the momentum to attract more of its likeness. And that's the key to manifesting what it is that you want to create in your life. Often what happens, and I see this with my readers and a lot of my audience members, is they start to get into this sort of a manic manifesting manipulation, thinking if I meditate enough, or if I pray enough, or if I talk about what I want enough, or if I create enough vision boards, or if I do enough spiritual work, then everything I want will just come to me. And truly, it's not about getting and making, it's about being. It's about being in the experience and the expression and the love and the energy and the wonder of the presence of love and joy within you. And that's actually what this whole book is about, is how to get back into alignment with that sense of knowing and that sense of certainty and that sense of joy that we all have access to, and which truly is the presence of our birthright, is the truth of who we are. So this book is a guideline to transform your fears into a place of faith so that you can start to live from that faithfulness. And when we have that presence of faith within our life, that's when we can stop manic manifesting and start trusting. So let's see what some of you guys are saying. Yes, Carol's saying you cannot force the universe. You need to let go in the flow, especially if you are wanting to become one with it. Beautiful. Flow down river, not swim against it. Yep, absolutely. I happened to come across your post today. The universe does work in mysterious ways. Good. I love all the hearts. Thank you guys for your hearts. They're making me so happy. So Barbara's asking a question here. She says, so if you're saying I'm wishing for more love to enter into my life, I need to focus on manifesting love and not that the real cute guy next door will be the one. Simplified, but that is what I want to hear, saying I can't control the universe. Yes, Barbara. So if you're like, it has to be him, it's the guy next door, he needs to be the one, you're manic manifesting. You're trying to control the outcome. And those specifics are actually getting in the way of something that may be even far greater, a relationship or a man that could be so much greater than that one guy that's next door. So start focusing on what it feels like to be in the presence of joy and love. And one way to do that is to focus on the love that's already in your life, the love within your friendships, the love within your creative work, maybe love within your family. And so focusing your attention and your energy on the love that is already thriving in your life helps you feel that presence. And in that presence of focusing on what it is that is the excitement and the enthusiasm around it, creates more of it in your life and begins to make your energy magnetic so that you become a magnet for what that relationship truly is meant to be. Okay, let's see here. All right, we've got a lot of questions. Thank you so much for all your books and everything you do. You're welcome, Christina. Okay, let's see, what else do we have here? Yes, Rebecca's saying it's important to be clear about what you really want. Yes, it's important to be clear about what you really want, but it's more important to be clear about how you want to feel. So I ask you, when I launched this book, I had a desire of it being a #1 New York Times bestseller. So here we go. We can see it is now officially a #1 New York Times bestseller. And I had that desire, and it was very clear, and I was very focused. But really what I wanted to feel was that the book and me, that I was supported by an energy and a momentum. And I really wanted to feel supported. And I knew that if I felt that energy of support and I aligned with that energy of support in my meditation many months before this book came out, that energy would carry me through the launch of this book. So I made it my manifestation to feel supported, to feel like the universe was taking over and guiding this book into the hands of all those who needed it. And this has been my most successful book by far. And it has already been in the hands of hundreds of thousands of people in only 6 months. So this is the result of the desire to not just have it be a #1 New York Times bestseller, but the desire to feel supported, the desire to feel a momentum and an energy behind the book. And so what did I do? I meditated and prayed on the feeling of being supported. I cultivated a feeling of support, and I let other people and the universe support me. And in order to feel supported, you have to let go and you have to receive. So that was a big practice of mine as well, is if I want to feel the momentum and the support behind this, I have to let go and I have to practice receiving. So that's an example. All right, let's see. There's so many other people. How about making a job decision? I prayed and asked for signs, asked my friend and that does Reiki for prayer, and I can't see the answer. So Veronica, sometimes we get so hooked into some ideas of what we think we need to get the answer right now, that we're interfering, and I would call that manic manifesting as well. So sometimes the best thing to do is just step back, maybe give it the 24-hour rule, where you just step back, take your hands off the wheel, pray for the highest good for all. Turn it over. Just give it away. There's a lot of steps within the book about just letting it go. So I would say maybe chapter 5 would be very good for you. The whole book ultimately is about letting it go, turning it over. And in this chapter, chapter 5 that I'm referencing is actually very aligned with this concept of manic manifesting. So if you are not reading the book, get the book today. Go to chapter 5. Read fast. If you have read the book, go back to chapter 5 and reread that passage of how we can heal our need to control. So Jennifer's saying, why is it they feel like I'm working towards being present? I'm being sent many tests by the universe to see if I really am. It gets overwhelming. Well, listen, Jennifer, sometimes the obstacles that happen in our life, which is one of the chapters in the book, obstacles are detours in the right direction. So if you start seeing a lot of obstacles showing up for you, that's just a guidance. That's just beautiful guidance from the universe, guiding you in the right direction. So often you think that there's some major bump along the way. No, actually, it's guidance. So look at those moments that are uncomfortable, those moments of discomfort, those feelings of ooh, this doesn't feel like I'm going in the right direction. It's actually a detour in the right direction, because what you think you need often is in the way of what is of the highest good for you. So if you're feeling like there's a lot of assignments that are being presented to you, there's actually a chapter in the book about universal assignments. And really, what I say in that chapter about universal assignments is that if you don't show up for what's up, it will keep coming up. So this is you're always being guided even when it doesn't feel like it. So trusting that, taking that chapter very seriously. So you may want to go over to the chapter about universal assignments. I think that would probably be the best chapter for you right now, my love. All right, let's see. There's so many people talking to me. What do you do while waiting and getting impatient? Prayer, meditation? I'm struggling with faith right now. Carolina, are you reading The Universe Has Your Back? Because if you're struggling with faith, then this is your book, my love. This is your book. This is all about turning over your fear and transforming your fear into faith. Okay, my biggest lesson right now, Dana is saying, is to trust the universe and let go of control. Life has become much more joyful and everything is still happening around me in a better way than I was when I was holding on. Well, thank you for that testimonial, Dana, and I will say that that has actually been the key to my successes, particularly this year. Successes in my marriage, in my friendships, and in my career has all come from my willingness to let go and to actively and to proactively practice the principles that I write in this book. As a result of being in that daily commitment to turn over and surrender and turn over my desires and surrender daily, that practice has and these practices, living these practices of this book have given me so much more than I could imagine. So I'm glad that you have had that experience as well. Renee, I love the book and I'm going back for a second time. Amazing. Shayna, hi Shayna, honey. I really need to feel supported right now. That's my desire right now, and I'm going to meditate and pray on it. Well, Shayna, you know I support you, so send me an email and I'll send you back some love if you want some extra love from me today. You inspire me every day. I love you, Anna. You're welcome. So you were saying you need to know what you want and how it will make you feel. Well, Rebecca, you can be specific and unapologetic about what you want to call into your life, but most importantly, know how you want to feel and focus energetically daily on cultivating the feeling that you want to feel. So, you know, my husband and I have had a lot of amazing things going on in our lives lately, but it's easy to get overwhelmed by all that comes along with lots of things going on. And so it's easy to start to feel that, like, you know, we've got too much going on, we're getting busy. And so every day our focus isn't necessarily on how much we have to get done. Our primary focus is on feeling good. And so when we notice ourselves saying negative things, we reach for thoughts that feel better. When we notice ourselves, either one of us, in a negative place, we kind of make a comment to the other person, like, let's get back into alignment. Let's get connected again. So we want to make a point to stay in that alignment of how you want to feel. And the main practice of staying in that alignment is the practice of choosing the thoughts that you think. And so if you're constantly in a place of repeating ideas, thoughts, and belief systems that don't feel good for you, then that's what you're going to create in your life. And so throughout the beginning of the book, I write a lot about how you can look at how your vibes speak louder than your words, which is one of the earlier chapters. And it can help you start to take an inventory of the thoughts and the way that those thoughts make you feel and how those feelings are creating the experiences that you're having in your life. So this is the practice of, I begin there, because if we don't look at our resistance and look at all the ways that what we're thinking and how we're feeling is creating more negativity or resistance in our life, we can't begin a co-creation with the energy of love because we're not aligned with it. So the beginning chapters are all about really getting into that alignment with the energy of love. Now, y'all, if you're not reading The Universe Has Your Back, head over to gabbybernstein.com/new book and grab the book, and you can get a beautiful gift from me. You can get a whole workshop on manifesting, which is the topic of this video right now. And if you do have the book and you haven't gotten the gift yet, go claim the gift at gabbybernstein.com/new book. So Becky's saying that she's rereading the book as of tomorrow. Thank you. Good girl. Go reread it again. There's so many beautiful comments and questions. Okay. Let's see. I listened to the book, bought the book. Wonderful. I passed it along. Good. I'm so glad. Thank you. I love you guys. All right. So head over to gabbybernstein.com/new book, and you can begin the earlier chapters on how your vibes speak louder than your words. Then you can start to get into this concept of manic manifesting and seeing if that is something you're doing and how you can get out of that story of manic manifesting and back into a story of how you want to feel and letting your life be led from the presence of how you want to feel. And doing the practices in this book to proactively realign your thoughts back into an energetic state of the vibration that you want to align with. And when you have these practices in your back pocket, they become second nature. And as you begin to use them more frequently, the easier it is to get back into alignment. And that's the simplicity of what all of this is about. It's about getting into alignment with the energy of love. And in that presence of love, that's when we are letting ourselves be led and guided by the universe. Okay, it's a lot simpler than we make it, my friends. Damn, there's a lot of questions here. Kalina, that's really cool. She says, I open random pages for the lesson I need for the day. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. My guidance is bringing my business to America. Awesome. Go Claire. Okay, so, and Shanna, right now you're seeing so much love and support. Everyone's saying, I love you, Shanna, and I support you as a result of just what she said and reached out. What would be a great way to get up and wake up and be motivated? Read a chapter from the book, or read even a passage from the book when you wake up. This whole book is filled with prayers. One of the things I love so much is that I feel like I'm a prayer giver, and I've just given you so many beautiful prayers with this book. So I want you to take your opportunity to open to any. You can dog ear the pages with the prayers and open to the prayers when you wake up in the morning, and that is a magnificent way to align with the universe from the moment that you wake up. So head over. Dawn is saying, I have this book. I'm so excited to continue reading it. You're a miracle worker. Thank you. I'm 19 years old and have been spiritually inclined since I was a little girl. Girlfriend, I'm so glad you're getting this when you are so young. I am so proud of you, Dawn. Go, girl. All right, great. So that's the thing. Check in with yourself. Read that chapter 5 about, are you a manic manifester and the ways to get back into alignment. Begin the book with your vibes speak louder than your words, and start to get back into an understanding of how you get out of alignment. And use this book to help you transform your fear into faith and begin to feel that connection all the time. Not just the spiritual part of your life, but make it your spiritual life. And that's the goal of these books and these practices. So head over to gabbybernstein.com/new book and get yourself the free manifesting workshop when you submit your receipt there, and you just grab the book and this workshop will be yours. gabbybernstein.com/new book. Love you guys. Have a good day. Let's say a prayer that the universe has your back. Wins the Books for Better Life Awards tonight as the best spiritual book. The winner, maybe, if it's meant to be.